Today, I'm going to be talking about inches and feet, those common measures used here in the US as part of our US standard system of measures. I know, many of you think it's archaic. The metric system is used the world over. We're one of the few places left on the planet that still uses this system of measure. There are any number of arguments for why we do it. Most of those center on history and economics of switching over. But why was the rest of the world able to convert and we weren't? I won't go into that. I did write a story about it and you're welcome to read it on my blog. But what I do want to talk to you today is a really handy workaround for working with these units. Now, one of the benefits of inches over centimeters, one of the few, if only benefits, is the ability to subdivide an inch in a more fine-toothed way than you readily can a centimeter. Now, you can break any unit of measure up into any size you want. The problem is when you're using a standard measuring stick like this ruler or even a tape measure, the hash marks, the lines that are used to designate those different divisions, they have a width themselves, and you can only squeeze so many of those together. It turns out one of the smallest commonly used fractions in the US system, 1/32nd, is smaller than a millimeter. A millimeter is a millimeter, and a 32nd is 0.79 millimeters. In that way, you can actually break down an inch into smaller units of measure and thereby increase your accuracy in whatever it is you're measuring using these standard things. Now sure, you can grab a caliper and measure down to the thousandth of an inch. That's an incredibly small measurement. A human hair is 4/1000ths or so of an inch. The thing is, when you start doing the decimal conversion of inches, you might then need to use that measurement that you made on your tools that aren't that scaled down. You go back to the standard American measure or even the metric system. What you can do there then is convert it back into fractions, but how close? So if you're within the 32nd, say that's your tolerance, what are you gonna do? Well, you can do the math and figure it all out, but a handy workaround is having this tool. Yes, it's a tool, even though it's on a sheet of paper. This is a conversion chart for fractional inch, decimal inch, and metric. Now you can download these anywhere. I've had one back here on my shop wall for a long time, and I go to it often. I'll take a measure with this guy and I want to convert that. I'll say, well, if I need to drill a hole, what's the closest drill size that I have that will allow me to do what I need to do? For example, I'll just randomly say, let's just randomly roll this up. And so we got 0.515 inches. All right, that's just over a ½ inch. But with this chart, 0.515, so we have ½ inches. Oh my gosh, that is 33/64. Okay, that's not a commonly used drill, but the next one up, 17/32, is 0.5312. So just, what, 1.5, 15,000ths of an inch bigger. So that would be my close fit tolerance for something that I would drill that would fit that size. I readily found this out using this chart. That's why it's so handy. That's why it's a tool. Now, you can go anywhere to pick these up. A lot of industrial companies make their own and they're branded down here at the bottom. Well, guess what? I did the same. This one's branded J. Robert Clark Makes, and you can get it for absolutely free on my website. Now, why go to mine and not one of theirs? You can download all of these. I guarantee you, if you download mine, there are no strings attached. It's absolutely free. Some links you'll click on and it will install spyware or cookies or both onto your browsers, or you're required to give your email address, or you have to sign up for something, or you have to buy something first to get something free. None of that applies here. Go to my website, get this for free. I'm not even tracking how many people download this thing. I just think it's a great thing to have. And if you do download mine and it has my name on it, maybe you'll think about me every now and again. The link for this is in the description of this video. If you don't click on that link, just remember jrobertclark.com/free stuff. Easy enough, right? Go there. There'll be a link for downloading the PDF document of this. Again, no strings attached. How often does that actually happen in today's world? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this and get a little bit out of it every time. Now you're going to get something free. All right, see you next time.